Today I'm going to teach you guys a couple tips and tricks to help keep YouTube's compression from ruining your videos. So let's check it out. If you're watching this video, then you've probably noticed that even though you've spent tons of time and effort and energy perfecting every part of your future viral video down to its color and transitions, and everything is absolutely perfect, only to upload it to YouTube, hit the play button, and then notice that it's a horrible, pixelated, noisy, banded mess that looks nothing like it did when it was on your computer. Well, I've learned a few things on how to minimize the dreaded YouTube compression, and so I'm going to teach you a few tips and tricks. But first, I need to explain to you what exactly YouTube does to your videos once you upload them. After uploading your video, YouTube will immediately begin transcoding your video into the various different resolutions that it offers its viewers, up to the original resolution you uploaded it in. While doing this, YouTube will apply its own level of compression that it feels is best for quality, playability, and precious storage space. This usually results in a much less than desired experience for the video's creator. YouTube transcodes with several different levels of codec, with the two most common being AVC and VP9. VP9 is the more efficient of the two and does result in a better image quality. I have also noticed that YouTube does play favorites when it comes to the level of compression and codec that it offers to its more popular channels. Larger channels with more traffic automatically get the VP9 codec, while smaller channels with less traffic get AVC, which results in a lower quality image. You can verify this by right-clicking on any video and viewing the stats for nerds, and it will show you the codec that video is playing in. Now that we've covered exactly what YouTube is doing to your video once you upload it, let's go over the tips and tricks that I've learned to help combat the dreaded YouTube compression. The first tip that I have is also the easiest, and that is to upload your video in either 2K or 4K. Videos that are uploaded to YouTube in 2K or 4K automatically get the VP9 codec. Now, I know some of you guys right now might be saying, well, I produce all my videos in 1080 or my camera can't do 2K or 4K. That's okay. Render it out and upload it in 2K or 4K anyways. It's not going to hurt the image quality of your video, but it will get the automatic VP9 codec and give your viewer a better experience when watching your video. My second tip is a little bit more complicated, and that is to increase the bitrate of your videos. So let me explain. YouTube has recommendations for bitrate based off of resolution and frame rate of your videos. Most NLEs like Final Cut Pro, DaVinci Resolve, Adobe Premiere all have presets built into them based off of YouTube's recommendations. I recommend not to use those presets. What I found is that by increasing the bitrate 2 to 3 times that of which YouTube recommends, will still leave a decent bitrate once YouTube does its compression. DaVinci Resolve, Adobe Premiere both have the option to adjust bitrate, but if you are a Final Cut Pro user, then you will need Apple's compressor in order to adjust bitrate. I also recommend scheduling your videos before publishing them to your audience. This will allow YouTube more time to process your video to higher levels of quality, especially since 2K and 4K can take longer to process. And just as a side note, it will also give the YouTube algorithm more time to learn exactly what your video is about, hopefully putting it before a larger audience once it does go public. I wanted to take a quick moment and ask you guys, if you are finding this video helpful, please hit that thumbs up, help this channel and this video out, and if you are not subscribed, then please smash that subscribe button and that bell down below. But let's get back to the video. You guys have no idea how hard it is to keep this thing clean. My final tip may sound a little bit counterintuitive, but trust me, I learned the hard way on this one. It can definitely make a big improvement to your videos, and that is to add noise. Yes, you heard me correctly, add noise. I know most of the time noise is considered a bad thing, but it can definitely improve your videos, and I'll explain to you why. So if you have a lot of static shots, or say like when I'm doing a talking head shot, and you have a lot of gradient colors and things like that in the background, then YouTube's compression will tend to give less data to those areas because it doesn't see a whole lot of movement. And so where those gradients happen, then the compression will cause the banding, which is those kind of rings you see around people on the walls and stuff like that. And so by adding a little bit of noise or a little bit of grain, will keep movement going on around the frame and keep YouTube from compressing it so much that you get that banding. Now, if your camera just has banding straight out of the camera, then that's more of a bit depth problem with your camera, and there's not a whole lot that you can do about that. But if in your editing software or on your computer you see no banding, but then you upload it to YouTube and then you see banding, then by adding a little bit of film grain or artificial noise to your video will definitely help improve that banding. A lot of professionals, as a final touch to their videos, will add film grain or artificial noise for texture and also to help drastically improve banding issues. So adding a little bit of film grain or artificial noise to your videos, you don't need a whole lot, but just a little bit can make a big difference in your videos and help eliminate banding. So that's pretty much it for my tips and tricks. I hope that this has helped you out and your videos drastically improve. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know down in the comment section below. If you want me to break down any of those steps and do tutorials on those or anything like that, then also let me know down in the comment section below. I love to connect with my audience and get to know you guys. But other than that, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and smash that bell. But that's pretty much it for today's video. I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for stopping by.